Let's have a little real talk. Happy Memorial Day, first of all, to everybody. Memorial Day. This is the day that we memorialize those soldiers, our beloved military, those who serve that never got to take the uniform off, those that died in battle or in the muck. And I honor them. I don't know if I could do what many of these people volunteered to do. Um, so hats off to them. Hats off to all of our military, but definitely today, let's be mindful and memorialize those that have fallen, those that never got to take the uniform off, that died in it. Fighting for freedoms that we enjoy here in this country, many of them fighting fights that perhaps we had no business being in. We could argue all that, but the fact that they went and they did what they were ordered to do, whether it be, across the world, on another continent, or what have you, the fact that they were willing and able and did, that's very important. That is a trait that is, frankly, I'm going to say very rare these days, at least by my summation, by my observation. And it's a damn shame, really, because we're entering a phase. We've been entering a phase in the United States here, in the world, in how things are going, just with people, with politics, with attitudes, with social change, with all these things that are going on. We're entering into an era that is going to bring out the best and the worst in all types of people. And I pray that the best comes out in the majority of folks. I don't believe that's what's going to happen, but I pray that it does. I pray that we grow a spine as a nation. We grow a spine as citizens of this wonderful country that we have. And we do have a wonderful country. Don't let anybody tell you any different. It's a wonderful country. Flawed, yes. Screwed up, yes. In trouble, yes. I said early on in my little YouTube channel here that America's back is broken. That America can't stand back up and be healed and fix itself. And I do still believe largely that that's true. But what I do think we have the opportunity for is for America to be, I don't think she'll ever be what she was. I don't think that the glory days, if you will, of America will ever be seen again in the same ways that they were. Think Greatest Generation. Think your parents and their parents before them, and that world, that America that they grew up in. I don't know that we'll ever see that again, but we can be better. We can make things better. We can make a difference in whatever the new world is going to look like. And it is going to look like a new world, and it's not going to come cheap, it's not going to come easy, and it's definitely not going to come without a fight. So I hope that all of you are thinking in these terms. I'm hoping that all of you are prepared, not only in all the ways that we talk about, with prepping, with lining up your food and your medical supplies and making sure you got a water source and you can protect yourself and your loved ones and your community and hopefully your community building and all of these things. But not just in those ways, but in here, in there. Spiritually preparing, physically preparing, mentally preparing, getting your things in order. The old cliche stuff, right? Getting your house in order. Yes, this is important stuff. If we are not, if we're not physically, mentally, and more importantly, spiritually prepared, then we're not going to make a difference. We're not going to make this better. We're not going to come out on top when it all comes rolling downhill, which it is. It's already careening downhill. I'm sure many of you have already seen this thing. I've seen it passed around on other social media sites where our current VP, posted, "Hey, enjoy your long weekend, your 3-day weekend," or whatever it was, without any acknowledgement of what Memorial Day is and what it is that we're memorializing. I don't have to talk much about the VP or the POTUS or anything. You guys see what a shit show this is. And it's just going to continue on that path. So it's up to us, individuals, citizens, you and I, to make these differences, to make these changes, and to make them count, to take it seriously. We need to be in prayer. We need to be on our knees. But we also need to be watching and listening, paying attention every step of the way in this ever-evolving chaos soup that is being brewed right now. That's the only way that it's going to work out for us. Okay? And again, when I say work out for us, it doesn't mean that, we're gonna turn it all back around and everything's gonna be fine. But what it does mean is that if we can make it work out for us in the manner that I'm speaking of, it means that we survive and we thrive and we grow and we rear our children and raise our children and our grandchildren, and so that they know and understand the importance of hard work, of the importance of who God is, and His power, discerning through the Holy Spirit, that they learn how they come up with the right work ethic, that they understand things, that they know how to do things, things that we take for granted largely these days, myself included. Skills, how to do things. You're not going to be able to rely on just being able to go to the store and buy it. Eventually, it's going to be, if you need something, you're going to have to figure it out yourself. You're going to have to make it or provide it or find it or whatever the case is. So we need to make sure that these are the things that we're doing. Preparations, the prepping lifestyle, it is a lifestyle. But it goes, like I say, way beyond just beans, Band-Aids, and bullets. Those are important. Don't get me wrong. But the more prepared we are here, and again, up there with Him, the better we're going to be, and the better this is going to work out for us. I have been laying low on this platform lately. You guys obviously have noticed, those of you who watch, and I appreciate those of you who watch. But it has been because I have been focusing on these things more and trying to do more. Trying to be better myself. Trying to be a man who can go to sleep at night knowing that I've done all I can do. That I've done all I could do that day, this day, to make myself better, to make my family better, to make little RWP better, to please God, and taking the steps to protect myself and to prepare for myself and my family and my community. Because I'm going to come out on top. I'm going to be one of the ones, and my family and my child, we're going to be one of the ones who help people, who help our world become the best it can be. That is my goal. That is my lot. That is my call. And I'm here to share this message with you guys, so hopefully you too can and will do these things. That's all I've got to say to you guys today. Again, thanks for everybody watching. Same old ending stuff. I'm over on Patreon. There's a link. I got an email address, a P.O. box, etc. if you want to holler at me. For some reason, I can't check my email on my phone anymore. I don't know why that is. So I don't get to check it as frequently as I once did. I don't know what happened, some server issue, and I hadn't been able to figure it out. But I can log onto a computer and check it. I just don't do that as often. So forgive me if I'm late responding to some things, if you do send me things. But anyway, that's all I got. I am the Real World Prepper, and I appreciate you guys being here. See ya.